Okay, so I'm looking at the computer keyboard keys, and I've come with this so that you must be able to see what each key that I'll be talking about simply means. Okay? So what I'll do most of the talking. I think most this topic should be found on your Moodle. At least you now know how to go to Moodle. So under Moodle, you look for a document which is written as in ICT Module 1. So in the same ICT Module 1, you should be able to find a particular topic that looks like this. Right now, I'm not using that, but I'm using my actual keyboard here. Okay, so your keyboard has keys like the escape key. So the escape key is actually found here. So meaning to me, it is to my left. Okay, so if I do this, the keyboard is what? Is appearing to your left, right? Okay, so this key is used to cancel or stop an operation. So you can simply write escape key, abbreviated as in ESC. So ESC, which is escape key, is used to stop or cancel an operation. Okay, so this usually happens, for example, when you're playing a game. Okay? You're playing a game and you wish to stop your game. You simply click on the escape, meaning automatically your game will have to stop. Okay? If it's not playing a game, you might be using PowerPoint. Okay, you might be using PowerPoint presentation, and in PowerPoint, let's say you go to the presentation mode, and you want to revert back to the other mode, meaning you simply click on the escape, meaning to cancel the PowerPoint presentation and it will take you back to the normal presentation. So basically, this is the escape key. Any questions? Are we clear? Is there anyone there? Are we okay? Silence means two things. It's either people understanding or things are getting from the other side and moving up to the other side. So where are we? Okay. So we're done with escape key. The next key that we're talking about is the tab key. So the tab key is this key that has got two arrows. It's just slightly below the escape key. Okay. And it has got keys in which look like this. There's an arrow with a stop and another arrow with another screw. You see this? So this one is known as the tab key. Okay. How many of us have used a tab before? Or how many, or who knows what the tab key is able to do? The tab, you know, to give it a try. Okay, so we'll simply say the tab is used for indenting. So the tab key is used for indenting. Do you know what indent is? Okay. Have we been given assignments to take yet, or we've not received an assignment from anyone? You have. Are you typing them on the handwritten? How have you prepared the cover pages? Can I have a sample of the cover page? Or what has that cover page? I just want to look at it. Not on soft copy, but hard copy. There's no one with any physical copy. Okay, let's demonstrate. Have you seen how my alignment is? Like right now. If I was to make a straight line, look at this. Have you noticed that where this and this are setting is different? They're not straight, isn't it? So meaning, if I come to write maybe my next key, let's say the capsule, it might even be here. Meaning it's not straight, right? So this is where now the tab comes in. The tab key comes in to ensure that your work is smart. Your work is very neat. Okay? I've seen some people that would write letters with a ruler. And they'll be going step by step writing with a ruler, and that work is very neat and so on. Okay? So the tab will equally make your work to be very neat and well arranged. Look at the way these writings are arranged. There's name, subject, class, year. You see them? Then they look neat. One is simply saying they look neat because of these boxes. But even if you didn't have these boxes, they still look neat, right? What can help you to have something that looks neat as this? It is the tab. So meaning, as you click on the tab, your work is well arranged. It will be going in order. Okay? So basically, that is the tab key, and we're saying it is used for indenting. Are we okay this far? Okay. The next key that we'll be talking about is the caps lock, since I've already written it. The caps lock. So the caps lock is used for adding or removing capital letters. So the caps lock is used for adding slash or maybe activating or deactivating capital letters. So depending on which term is okay with you. I have a friend that always types everything in capital letters. Whenever sending any text, just know that everything will be in capital letters. Then I guess someone told me that if someone writes you something in capital letters, they're simply shouting at you. That it shows that someone does not even respect you. But this particular guy, it's his nature. Whether he's being polite, he's not being polite, just not he's type in capital letters. Okay? So you can actually type in capital letters or small letters by using the caps lock. Meaning, when caps is on, and when caps is on, there's usually a small light just beside the caps lock. Okay? it will blink. Is it green or orange? Okay, but it will blink. It will be on. Okay, so it's actually on. Then you know that whatsoever thing that you're going to be typing, it shall be in capital letters. When caps is off, it simply means you will be typing in small letters. So basically, that is what tab will be able to do. Are we okay? The next key that I'll be talking about, I will combine. Okay, so if you've noticed it, I'm moving from here, I'm coming down. Some of you are wondering as why I've not handled these ones yet. I'll handle them, don't worry. Okay, so I've got shift and control. Okay, so the shift and the controls, these are two different keys though, but I wish to explain them together because the functionality that these would do is actually similar. Okay, so shift and control keys Okay, so the shift and the control keys are used in combination with other keys to be able to carry out certain functionalities. You can write that. Shift and control keys are used with other keys or are used in combination with other keys depending. Okay, so shift and control keys are used with other keys or are used with a combination of other keys to be able to carry out a functionality. To be able to carry out a functionality. Okay, who is able to tell me one instance where you use the control key plus another key, or the shift key plus another key? Control C. What does control C do? Hmm? If you, it will copy something. Okay, and who can tell me a situation where you use the shift key with another key to be able to do something? Yes. Shift and okay. Who can come and write for me what shift and the shift? Okay. Supposing I want to write an @ sign, what combination of keys am I going to use? Someone can, the keyboard is here, it can come and show me. Or you can simply tell us, say you click on shift and this particular key. Yes. Hmm? Shift and 8. Okay. You have a laptop there, are able to verify it? Open your Microsoft Word. You know how to go to your Word? You don't avoid there? Okay, even what part? Okay. So what I've actually done here is simply to open up a space. So let me make some words big. Okay, so you said shift and A to do what? Okay, so I've realized these words here. You able to see them, right? Okay. So we're saying shift and A to it will bring up capital letters. It will bring up the a star. Okay, which is very correct. Why is it bring up a star? I want to explain that. What's the reason? Okay, so it's because if you look at the keys which are on top, not the topmost, but from 1 to 9, there are 2 characters on each key. For example, on the number 1, there is 1, and there is also a not exclamation mark. Then 2, there's 2, and the @ sign, and so on. So meaning if you click on shift, it will be able to give you shift plus the key that is actually on top. Supposingly, I told you to come and put up, let's say, the dollar sign. The laptop is here. You can come and do it. Dollar sign. Can someone just walk in front and come and do it? Okay, you've seen it. That's a dollar sign, isn't it? Okay. Can someone, but let me erase this. Can someone come in front and put this word that I've actually written here in brackets? Open and close the brackets. I want someone to come and do that. Not a simple thing. Okay. Now, okay, so these are the open and the close brackets. Can someone come in front and write for me the question mark? The question mark? Okay. So can someone come in front and write for me the underscore? The underscore. You know what underscore is? Okay, someone different? Someone different? No, put the underscore for me. Okay. Okay. So this actually shows me that we know how to use the what? The shift key, isn't it? Which is impressive. So the shift key, just like the control key, is used in combination with other keys to be able to add up some functionalities. Then there are some instances where, for example, you're trying to write an @ sign and you're having serious troubles because you simply, it's indicated here saying, if you click on shift and the 2, it will give you the @ sign. But instead of doing that, it's giving something different. You click on the shift and the 2, but instead it's giving you this. What could have gone wrong? Does it mean your laptop is spoiled or your keyboard is not functioning correctly? What could have gone wrong? Or does it mean that you went and poured juice on your laptop and no longer it's not actually working? That cannot be the case. Okay? It simply means is that the layout of your keyboard is different. So meaning with your layout simply means if the shift, if the @ sign is not there, then where it's giving you this, follow the keys and click on this to give you the @ sign. Remember, we've got two standards. We've got the American standard and also the what? The British. Okay? So if it's not working accordingly, change the style. It's going to work. Are we clear on the shift? Okay? What about the controls? I know I'll take time to give you the keyboard shortcuts, where I'll be able to look at each shortcut. I'll go along. Okay. The control keys are also used in combination with other keys to be able to carry out different functionalities. Now, this one will come under a specific topic, maybe when I'm done with the keys here. I'll look at the shortcuts. But I'll just give you one keyboard shortcut. For example, control without letting go. So when you click without letting go, A. Okay? It will highlight everything. Okay? And we'll go on, we'll look at what control A, control plus B, control plus C, up to control plus Z will be able to do. Okay? So it also works in combination with other keys to be able to carry out different functionalities. So basically, this is what the control keys will be able to do. Are we okay this far? Okay. The next key that I'm talking about is the written as FN. So I'll explain Fn and I'll move to my top. We have our keys which are labeled F1 through F12. Are we able to see them? So in some keyboards, for you to be able to work with the function keys, Fn means function key. Okay, to be able to work with the function keys on top, you first need to press only the Fn. Then you can click on any function key. But on some laptops, the Fn will not even do much of the function because these F keys can work on their own. Okay, those are some. Okay, yeah, it's giving you some signs. For example, F1 has got the question mark. Okay, it simply means that you can use F1 to go to the what? To the help function, isn't it? Okay, then F2 for me here has got some brightness. Okay, it has something that looks like a fan, like the sun and so on. So depending on your keyboard, these keys might actually vary. Then others will be used for projection and so on. So they're actually indicating just on top. Okay, so you look at what it's able to do, then you indicate it. So basically, this is what the F keys are able to do with the help of the function key. Are we there? Then we have this key that looks like a flag. Are we able to see it? The key that looks like a flag. From a distance, we are able to see it. Let me try to draw it. So it somehow looks like this, right? What do you call this key? What's the name of this key? It's there. Okay, Windows button. Okay, what does it do? It's not the Windows button or the okay, yeah, you can go ahead and explain. Okay, for example, Windows R, to open up this, a small dialog box. Okay, so it's known as the Windows key, or you can call it as what? The home key. When you click on the same key on your laptop, it will also give you what? The menu for your laptop, doesn't it? Okay, you have a laptop there. I can say laptop. Try to click on it. Oh. Okay. So the home key is also known as the Windows key. Once you press on it, it gives you the menu. You click on it again, it goes. Okay? Then you can also use it for other functions. For example, the Windows R will give you a small dialog box. With this dialog box, it simply means you can type in any command to look for whatever you're looking for. Okay, so the different commands, you might need to clean your laptop, you might need to do whatever, but you can simply use any of those keys. Okay, just like how we do when you have to go to any eating place, any good restaurant, they'll give you a menu. From the menu that they're given, you tend to choose what you want to eat. Are you going to eat what you don't eat? But they'll give you something, then you choose from it. Once you pick your meal, you order, they save it to you. So they will not save you something that you've not chosen on your menu. Unless where you just visit someone and they just save you. And this goes out to people that don't eat certain foods. Have you ever felt like you want to puke when you're told to say, okay, what you've just eaten here is actually a dog? Dog meat. You feel like you want to puke, but even if you do that, is it going to serve a purpose? So that's the reason why, for example, you go to restaurants, they will prefer giving a menu so that you choose what you want to eat. So same applies to here. I'll choose what I want to open because I've opened my menu and this is my menu list. So I tend to choose which program I want to open. I will not open a program that I do not want to use. So I choose what I want. What I don't want, I'm not going to click on it. Okay? So basically, this is the menu key. Are we okay? So the menu key or the Windows key displays the menu items on your laptop. Okay? So in Windows 8, it will give you the entire open screen. In Windows 10 and Windows 7, it gives you a small screen like this. Okay? And from here, you are able to select. Are we okay this far? Anyone behind? Okay, behind? Tell me what I explained. Okay, so the shift I talked about, shift control, and you can also use the alternate. So the alternate is also used in combination with other keys, just like the shift. Okay, then we have this long key. Have you seen it? It's known as the space bar. Space bar. So the space bar is used for leaving spaces as you are typing. The space bar is used for leaving spaces as you are typing. I once received an assignment from, and in fact, it was a research proposal, okay, from someone. Now, the way the research proposal was actually written, I had no option but just to send it back. Let me try to demonstrate. I'll demonstrate on the top. I want to write something. I'll start from here. So what I want now, I'll put someone random. Don't mind that it's going upstairs. I just want to bring what happens. And you tell me after you finish writing this. I want to read it. Why? I want to read it. Right? Does does this make sense? It's not making sense, right? I can read what I was writing because I know it. But you cannot understand what I was writing. Okay? My very own Ernest mother just sent us 9 potatoes who jump to Friday market, but I only found other things like chiwanto and mungoyo na chikanda. So I'm not going to read this because I was the one writing this. Okay? This is just one sentence. Okay? I received a research which was I don't know if it was the 30 something pages, something like this. From page 1 to to the something, no spaces, no anything, to just type the way it was. And the person wanted me to give a review of what had actually written. How do you give a review for something that you can't read? So I sent it back. The same way that you had difficulty just reading this was the same way that I could not also read what the person had actually written. Okay, so this is now where the aspect of the space bar comes in. Okay, so meaning this can best be written as, I know how to write the entire thing, so long. So my space, very space, on space, Ernest, space, mother, space, you go on, isn't it? So meaning as you are typing, ensure that you make the space bar as your friend. Once you're typing, my space, very space, on space. So meaning you'll be working with this guy. So this guy is like your tour guide. When you go to the park or wherever you have a tour guide, you have someone that will be guiding you, saying, okay, this is how you move, this is what you do, and so on. So this space bar, ensure that you always make use of it to be able to do it. You just can't ignore it. So basically, this is what the space bar is able to do. Are we okay? The next key that I'll be talking about is the backspace. The backspace is on top, and as keys, it looks like this. Okay, it's a big key. Then there's an arrow pointing on the other side. Now, as I'll be explaining the backspace, I also want you people to understand the. So I'll talk about the backspace key. And also the delete key. Okay. Since we're typing out, what is the function of the backspace key? We'll be typing our assignments, or maybe we'll give people to type for us. Do we type on our own, or we give people to type for us? Okay. So what's the function of the backspace key? Backspace key? It do what? I have my eraser here. Okay, and now things that I've written in there, even from there. Let's assume this is our big keyboard. You see, this keyboard is small. Okay, I want to delete using the backspace. Yeah, using the backspace key. How am I going to do it? It will. So when I press on it, it erases everything on the left. How does it do it? Come and demonstrate using the just here. And this is our possibility. Is anyone able to demonstrate? Is anyone able to demonstrate? Okay, so it's simple. So the backspace key and the delete key are both used for deleting files and the, I mean letters and so on, isn't it? But the difference is that The backspace key, this is our keyboard. The backspace key will delete from the right to the left. Meaning from your right to your left. Okay? So it's like this. So meaning if I have my backspace key, meaning I need to place the cursor here. You see? Then from here, I'll now be able to do it from here, going on the other side. You see? Whereas the delete key will delete from the left to the right. So in the delete key will be deleting from here. You need a simple demo? Or you know what I'm talking about? Okay. So the other one will delete from the right to the left, which is the delete key. So you can write the delete key deletes from the right to the left. The backspace key deletes from, the backspace key deletes from what? From the right to the left, and the delete key deletes from what? Left to the right. So don't keep mistaken them, man. Okay. So write that. Backspace key from the right to the left. Delete key left to the right. The similarity is that they're both used for deleting. Okay. Are we clear on this one? The next key that I'm talking about is the enter key. So the enter key, it has a sign that looks like this. The enter key is used for carrying out commands. The enter key is used for carrying out commands. E.g., you use the enter key when you want to surf the internet. E.g., you use the enter key when you want to surf the internet. Okay. So meaning you type something in URL. The URL is, I will be able to explain it. The URL simply stands for Uniform Resource Locator. I will explain it in detail. Okay. So once you type the URL, where it's indicating as www. something that's the URL. Okay. So you type whatever you want. Then for you to be able to search, what you do, you have to click on the enter key. It will load your pages, and you'll be able to view the pages that you want. Or when you're typing, the enter key is used when you want to go to the what? New paragraph, isn't it? So when you start a new paragraph, click on it, the enter key. Or if your laptop has a password or it has locked itself, okay, you click on the enter key to reactivate, or you click on the enter key, it will give you a prompt to enter a password. Okay, once you enter your password, to unlock it, you again click on the enter key. So those are examples of commands that the enter key will be able to carry out. Are we together? Okay. What other key are we talking about? We've got the arrow key. Are you able to see them? Okay. So the arrow keys are used for scrolling. The arrow keys are used for scrolling up and down and to the sides. So you can actually move your cursor to, you can either use the arrow keys to scroll up and down, or you can use the arrow keys to move your cursor to wherever you want it to be, to move. Okay? So the arrow keys will help you doing that. My keyboard has the home and the end key. Okay, so keyboards are different. Sometimes you find that you have a laptop now with a full keyboard, like this one. This is a full keyboard. How do you know it's a full keyboard? It's because it has the numerical keypad and also the QWERTY keypad. It's not as a QWERTY keypad because you are able to read QWERTY from here and arrange it in the QWERTY format. So meaning I'm able to type without me looking at the keyboard because I've mastered this particular keyboard. But if you give me the Chinese keyboard, Chinese have got their own. I'll try to use it. Or the French keyboard. What's that? You have a laptop? I say use of laptop. And I don't use it. Reason being, I failed not because I didn't understand, not because I did not know, but I failed because of the way it was arranged. It was arranged in French to suit the French, isn't it? DRC uses French as the official language, right? So if you go there with English, Shona, Ndebele, or even Nyanja, you won't manage. So everything, most of the things that I've done there is French. So as I looked at the keyboard, I could not understand anything. Not that I don't know, but because of the arrangement. But you give me a quick keyboard, I won't be able to understand it. Okay? So some keyboards have the numerical keypad. You have the numerical keypad on your laptop. You have this number 65. Okay? Does it mean your laptop is spoiled? It's not a problem. Okay. So the consideration is, if your keyboard is not having this keypad, it does not mean that it's a big keyboard. It's okay. It can either have or it can't have. In case where it can't have, it simply means whatsoever functionality that you can actually do using this keyboard can be done on this other keyboard. Okay? So meaning the numbers, the same numbers that are here can also be used from here. Not only have them from labeled from 1 to what? To 9, isn't it? So the same way, you can also use them here. And most of the things that you find on the keyboard are usually double, just a double. There was one song that we used to sing at, no, they used to sing at primary school. Is it necessary school? Everything is double, something like that. My God is double, something like that, isn't it? So even here, things are double. Control key. Shift key. Okay? You've got the numerical keypad, you've got the numerical keypad. So most of the things here are double. Okay? Now, How do you activate the numerical keypad for those that have got 4 keyboards? It's simple. There's a key which we call the numlock. Okay? When numlock is on, it simply means the numerical keypad is what? Is locked. Okay? And when numlock is off, it simply means the numerical keypad is unlocked. So meaning when the key, what happens when it's actually locked, simply means you can't use what? These numbers here. It's locked, isn't it? So when it's locked, doesn't mean it's spoiled. One person came to me saying, sir, I just took my laptop for repair, and I tried to find out what happened to the laptop. Say, sir, I just woke up, all of a sudden this is not working. Then before I could even ask any questions, I know what happened, but since you told us about economics, I think I put some water on the keyboard. I printed some water and I actually realized it. So the keys are not working. And as it's saying, are you able to bring a laptop wherever you do? Yes, I can do that. Went, got it. Because those guys were busy. Looked at it. The only thing I just did was to press on there. Number. And I checked the numbers and I don't wait. And I told the person that your people was not spoiled. The number was just locked. So because of that locked, remember these numbers were not working. Now that they are actually unlocked, we can actually use them. Okay? Now, what happens when the number is on is actually locked? If you look at the numerical keypad, I'll randomly tell someone to tell me what they're able to see. What's found on number 7? Home. And what about number 1? End. So there is home and end. Okay? And I also said I was going to explain much on the home and the end key. What do they do? So when numlock is on, you can simply use the home and the end. So meaning either the home and the end that is found on the numerical keypad or the home and the end that is found at the topmost, they'll do the same function. When I click on the home, in my sentence, let's say my cursor is here. When I click on the home, not this Windows key this time around, okay? But there's another home. It automatically remove my cursor from wherever it is and to take it to the home, to the front of, to the beginning of the sentence. When I click on the end, it will move my cursor from wherever it is and to take it to the end of the sentence. Let's say I want to delete using the delete key. I will click on the home, meaning from here to take my cursor to the front. See? When I click on the end, it will move my cursor from here to the end, meaning I can use the what? The backspace key, or whatever function that I want to do. That is what the home and the end key will be able to do. So the home and the end key can either work either from the topmost here or from this numerical keypad, so long as the numlock is locked. The other functionalities that you can actually do, for example, the page up and the page down on number 9 and number 3. So page up will simply scroll your page up. Page down will scroll your what? Your page down. Just like how the arrow keys will go to do what? To work. Okay? So the numerical keypad will be able to give you those things. Are we okay? The other key I'll be talking about is the page break. Page break. The other time I explained to you guys that besides the lecturing, the other thing that I do at my free time, this time around, I'm always baking. I'm always baking. I don't remember the last time I bought bread. Or what did you hear? Oh, baking. It's nothing big. That's for mine. Okay, so I'm always baking. I'm like baking. Okay. I don't remember the last time I bought bread. I know the only thing that I just do is to buy flour. I'll buy flour, I'll buy my yeast, I'll buy my baking powder, and I choose what to bake. I'll bake scones. If I feel I've had enough of scones, I'll bake some buns. If I feel I've had enough of some buns, or if there's no one to take out, there's no one to take me out, I'll make pizza. I'm so out in the house. What makes it fine? What should I serve? Where I got this key? You see? Besides that, the other thing that I do in profession is to write. I think I told you guys I've written how many books? 8 books. So you don't remind me, or I want to count some books. So I've written 8 books. Now, whenever I'm writing, okay? So whenever I'm writing, I might need to differentiate the pages. Let's say from the numerical numbers to those Roman numerals, also is it the numbering system? What I use to differentiate my pages is the page break. So page break will make you start a completely different page. For example, you might have a page that is in portraits. Your next page, you might want it to be in a landscape. How do you do it? Once you are actually here, you break the page. Meaning, as if you start as a new page. It's more like it. Say, it is over between you and me. Whatsoever we share is now a thing of the past. I'll not be dating your friend. We don't share any relationship whatsoever. Isn't it? Meaning, my new journey has now begun with her. Isn't it? I don't want to hear anything about her past. And she should not ask me about my past. My past is my past. Okay? And the past is the past. But she tell me that your ex is contacting you. I'll deal with you. Okay, so page break will simply make it to have a completely separate what? Chapter. Okay? This is what the page break will be able to do. Besides the page break, another key that we have here is the print screen. Where's my print screen here? Okay, are you able to see your print screen on your keys? Where is it? Okay, my print screen is just below the end, not next on your laptop. Okay, yeah, are you able to see your print screen there? Are you able to see the print screen? Yes. Are you able to see your print screen there? Okay, what's the functionality of the print screen? What's the functionality of the print screen? What does the print screen do? Anyone try? Have you had the situation where, okay, let me give a social example because it is what is actually common. Have you ever had a situation where it can either be you or your friend is in a new relationship that day or that particular week, they will even be paid to even do the household chores. Someone is saying, yes, ma'am. Listen, someone is saying, shortly they will put the room down. Shortly with their dirty legs, their legs will be so and so on. And this other person will say, okay, if you really love me, prove to me that I'm one of the GP. So you see this person who is deeply in love, getting their phone and taking a snapshot of their screen and they WhatsApp it like they were pressing his phone. You see? And when the other party actually notices that they're the ones appearing on that particular phone, they'll be like, wow, I think I'm in love. You see? And this other person also said, please also show me that what this was like, no, maybe for now, I'm not using my phone, you know, my phone is having a problem, and I'm just using a small phone. So like WhatsApp, I'm using a desktop or a laptop. And because this person was taught about computers by Mr. Mwenga, she simply said, okay, even from your laptop, kindly show me the screen that you actually put there. I want to see if I'm the one appearing there. And so if I know that I'm cheating now, baby, my laptop doesn't have a camera. I can check that. Now, because this particular person was taught about this topic by Mr. Mwenga, she simply said, baby, you can just click on print screen, then go to Word document or just go to WhatsApp directly. It will actually show you your screen. So in short, the print screen will take, let me demonstrate. The screen has the depth of background of a baby. Now, how do I get this? I'll simply click on print screen. I'll go to a Word document. I'm just demonstrating on my own. My phone is close to it. Okay. Remember that I clicked on print screen, isn't it? So I'll now click on Control V. Look at this. You see? And sometimes you might actually go to the internet and say you agree with me that there are certain pages that you can't go. They are locked. No matter what you try to do, you can't go from that side. They will put everything that is there. Okay. Let me try to open one document. Okay, so supposedly you have a group study, and this particular person says, the guy, send me what you're studying. Here I don't seem to find the notes. Don't worry. My boy at home always says, don't worry. So I'm also telling you, don't worry. Okay, just print screen it. Print screen. And go to your Word document. Okay, I'll delete the photo now. As usual, Control V. Look at this. So print screen will give you a snapshot of your current work, either on your desktop or anything that you're actually working on. Meaning from here, you can now be able to study, even if it's not in Word. The only difference is that you can edit this because it will be saved as what? As a picture. So even from here, I can even copy, I can even print screen direct to WhatsApp and it will take the picture the way it is. So basically, that is what the print screen is able to do. Are we together? Any questions this far? Any questions? Okay. I will randomly ask a few questions from what I've taught. Using the number, how do you activate those arrow signs, which are also found here? Can someone come and explain? Using the number, how do you activate the arrow signs, which are also found here, and explain the keys that are bearing the same arrow signs? The keyboard is here to use. I remove this one from the laptop, basically for demonstration. So the keyboard is here. Who can come and explain? Now, should I use the keyboard? What did I say here? Or when that? How do you get that without just starting? Okay, so when the number is actually on, the keys that you actually use here is number 8, number 2, number 4, and number 6. So in short, you just look at what is on top of the keys, then you can be able to do those things. Okay? And I think I've looked at almost everything that is important. This key, there's a delete key, the delete key is also here. Okay? The enter key is also here. So most of the keys are actually here. Okay? So the most important keys have been explained. The next topic I'll be looking, not now, I know you're tired. I'll be looking at, but I'm not tired. No, I'm not. Oh, you're tired. Yeah, continue, you know what I mean? Okay, so the next is I'll prepare something on the shortcuts so that you also understand them. Then when you understand them, then I can go back to this. I just felt it's important for you guys to be able to understand your keyboard. What should you do ICT when you can't even understand your keyboard? Does that make sense? It doesn't. Okay. Having said that, allow me to end my lesson here.